What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another mock showcase. In this video, I'm going to be showing off my newest Mandalorian mock featuring a scene from Season 2, Episode 4 of the TV series. And without further ado, let's hop
What's
right
up, y'all?
into it.
Welcome to the in-depth portion of this video. I first off had a lot of fun building this mock and just coming up with the idea based off of episode 4 of season 2 of The Mandalorian, and I can't be happier with how it came out. Now, this mock may look simple up front, but there are a lot of kind of hidden backwards snot techniques and just Lego math techniques in order to get the various details specifically on the walls and within this desk up front here. Now, the scene you may have been able to put together that I chose to put together is the scene where our heroes here, the Mandalorian, Grief Kara, Cara Dune, and this blue dude, are trying to blow up this Imperial compound on Navarro in order to fully liberate the planet from the Imperial presence. And whilst doing that, they discovered this cloning facility and the deeper scheme potentially behind it. And yeah, so to kind of deep dives, first off, up front, you've got this little desk with some various control panels, and you've got these two, I'm guessing they're like Imperial scientists. These are pierced custom, of course, just using various officer torsos, some white arms, and some dual molded legs and some heads to represent the two Imperial scientists or technicians or whatever they may be. And then if you come around to the back here of the desk, I guess I can just turn it there. I've got just various stickered console pieces to represent just the console in general that you might imagine being there. And then you've got, of course, the chair. Now, one of my favorite shots is this one right here. Looking straight back, you can see that wall with the subtle lines and details, trying to somewhat accurately resemble what you see in the scene for that back hallway, and I think it looks pretty alright. This arch here is actually a little more complex than you think. I had to do a whole stud reversal technique there to get the angle I wanted using the pieces I wanted, as I don't have any, and I don't think Lego has created any 2x2x1 bricks or 1x2x2 bricks, slopes, inverted slopes. So I had to use the regular one and just flip it upside down. And I think that came out pretty good. If we come in a little closer, you can see I even set this back like a plate and a half back in order to give it that depth that the doorway has in the film. Now, coming around to this side, you'll see the back wall. And that back wall was kind of where I started with those pillars, and then I had to do some crazy snot techniques for that in order to get the plate wedged in between them properly how I wanted it to be, because that isn't really conducive to typical Lego math per se. If you look in the wall, you'll see it's just layers of plates, and that's intentional. As it kind of gives it the lines that you see in the scene, as it represents them like having to have dug out this area in the mountain. Now, if we come around to the other wall, this wall is very much similar to the last wall with the addition of these pods. Now, there isn't any clones in there or whatnot, but I had a hard time trying to figure out if within the concept art or the material, reference material, if it was domed or flat. And based on how I was going to be able to put it together, I ended up doing a flat technique with an indent, and I think it turned out pretty good. Again, it's very much the same. This one's just more complex with these pillars are very much the same as the last, but with the addition of figuring out how to do this semi-angled / curved glass area, and I think it turned out pretty all right. And honestly, I'm really happy with how this came out. But that's the mock as a whole. Obviously, it's not a all angles mock. It's mostly meant to be viewed in this interior space here, and I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. But that's enough of me yapping. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below, and what Mandalorian mocks you want to see me tackle in the future. I think I already know what I want to build for the next episode 5 of season 2. But let me know what your favorite scenes from those upcoming episodes of The Mandalorian are. And until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you later.